So I haven't done a makeup tutorial, but this is more of a fresh-faced look, and this is something that I do on a daily basis because I don't like to wear a lot of makeup, like on my eyelids especially, like a lot of eyeshadows and stuff on a daily basis, especially when I go to class. I don't like to worry about retouching my makeup and all these things, and this is like my favorite look because it just gives me a really fresh face and it looks like I'm awake and like I had like 30 hours of sleep or something. So this is something I really have a lot of fun doing on a daily basis. For you, if you want to just kind of have that fresh faced look and bright and awake, because you will see the before and after. I am going to be wearing absolutely no makeup after this little intro, so you will see the difference. And my favorite moisturizer that I swear by, and it's like I want to go to CVS and buy 100, like literally buy 100 of these moisturizers because I am obsessed with it. Like I just can't. Like I bought it at CVS and then I don't know, it's just I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I absolutely love it, and it's by Cetaphil. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later, and keep watching if you're interested on how to create this look. So first of all, I have absolutely no makeup at all, and the only thing I did was just wash my face and I toned it with my cleansers. This is my favorite moisturizer right now that I've been using, and it's not expensive. It's actually only like around $11, and you get a whole tub like this. Just going with my MAC 190, or just any foundation brush, and I would use my fingers, but the reason I'm using the brush is because I have acrylic nails on. Going with my fingers. I've been using the MAC Studio Fix foundation because I haven't found another foundation that I really love. And I mean, the one that I do love is by MAC too, and it's the Studio, where is it? Oh, here it is. This is the Studio Tech foundation, which as you can see, I'm almost out of it. I've tried to use the Revlon Color Stay, which is a little bit too heavy for me, so I don't use it that often. And I also tried the Revlon Photo Ready foundation, but it gives me a little bit too much shimmer, and I really don't like it on my skin. So when I do use this, since I did buy it and it's like $13, I mixed it in with my MAC Studio Fix fluid. But I take my 187 and I just kind of, I thought Gizmo was here. I just kind of take like a full pump, and then kind of stipple it on. Use the same method, but I use like many different brushes, so it's not just one brush that I use. And I always like to start here now. Like I used to start in my cheeks, but I like to start blending it around my jawline. As you can see, my skin looks a lot more even, but really the reason why my foundation really looks very different now is because of the moisturizer. So like if you have bad skin, if you have dry skin, your foundation is not going to look good, even if you use like you know, like NARS foundation or MAC or whatever. So I'm just gonna blend this out all around. Alright, so after the foundation, you can see this dramatic difference in my face now. I have many different powders, but before I move on to the powders, one concealer palette that never fails me is this Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda Concealer Palette. You get 3 shades. Okay, and then you get a powder to set it underneath your eyes, which I do use and I find it very helpful. Even though I know it seems a little bit dark, it still does brighten up underneath my eyes, so I really love it, and it's just a great concealer. It doesn't cake up at all, and it really gives me a lot of coverage. So I will show you what the difference is. This brush just has synthetic bristles. I like to go in here and just kind of pick up some product on both sides, like that. Kind of look down and you can see the purple going on. So I'm just gonna put my mirror here. I like to pat it. . 'Cause Once I pat it down like this, just take my ring finger and blend it out like that. Okay, now other eye. And also try to stay inside the dark circles. Try not to put any concealer right here, because then it's just going to defeat the purpose and then it's going to look like you have bags under your eyes still. So I take my clean 224 or Sigma SS 224. This is the MAC one. And I go into the powder side. Just kind of fluff it in there, both sides, like that. And then I look down and I set this concealer. Make sure you're looking down when you do this. And that concealer is not going to go anywhere. Like, my makeup stays like this for 8 hours plus sometimes. So it's very important that you set your concealer when you apply it so your face stays looking like this the whole day. Alright, so now after concealer, I like to use, this is like one of the products that I use daily, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Matte Highlighter. And I actually got this as a free sample because I had like so many points with Sephora. But this is the product that I would definitely be buying, and I actually want to go to Ulta and go purchase it today because I got the little one. But the little one lasts me a long time. So get either a shimmering highlight or a matte highlight. I like to kind of stay with a matte palette sometimes, so since I'm going to do shimmer on my cheeks today, I like to stay in with a matte highlight. And I apply it right here. I will show you. Underneath my eyebrow, inner tear ducts, down my nose, by the cheekbones, Cupid's bow, and in my chin. Alright, so this is where I apply the highlight. Okay, and then just blend all of this out. Especially the one on your cheeks. Make sure you blend that out because sometimes it could just, since it's before you set anything with powder, you want to apply the highlight on your cheeks first, because then it's going to be harder to blend, or it's just going to get streaky if you set your makeup before you apply any creams. So this one, blend it lightly. And this is pretty much what gives me a fresh face. Some powder, and I mean, I'm not really picky about powders. I'll use mineral foundation like the one by Mary Kay, or sometimes I'll use like translucent powder. Like this is one of my favorites. It's by MAC. It's just the Prep and Prime translucent powder. Or I like to use my Mineralized Skin Finish, or just anything pretty much. Today I am going to use mineral foundation. So I'm going to tap it on the top just to get some product out. And I'm going to open it up, and I'm just going to use what's on the lid. And I'm going to take the MAC 150 or just any large powder brush. I'm going to do circular motions, big ones on my cheeks. And this is going to keep the highlight and the foundation in place all day. And there we have it. So after I set it, my favorite thing to do is to use NARS Laguna bronzer, which is my favorite bronzer on the planet. I love it, love it, love it. And I like to use it with an angled brush. It has a little bit of shimmer, but not a lot, which is why I love it. And this bronzer looks good in a lot of skin tones. It's really good for fair, olive, bronzy, darker chocolatey skin tones. An angled brush, and this is the Sigma SS 168. And I'm gonna show you the difference. I like to apply this right here. If you were to suck in your cheeks, It'll go right here. But I like to go a little bit up too, sometimes where the blush would go. Not here, but in this area. Just to kind of lift my face up. And then just blend it very lightly. And I'm doing this very lightly because if you press down, sometimes the impression of the bristles can stay on your face, and then sometimes it's really hard to blend that out. So just work it very lightly and make sure your foundation is already set with powder, because you don't want to apply bronzer before powder, because you're going to be setting your foundation with bronzer and it could be streaky too. So I found out that just dragging it very lightly gives me a really nice glow without looking like I have a fake tan on. Liquid eyeliner on top of my eyelids. Sometimes I choose one, or sometimes I do use both. Like I'll do pencil liner on my waterline, and then I'll use liquid liner on the top. So I tend to do a wing that's a little bit too big sometimes, so I'm trying to control that because I've been on that rut lately. But I'm going to apply liquid eyeliner, and I'm just going to get a little bit closer, but I have a mirror down here so I can look down and see what I'm doing. There we have it. Okay, I'm not going to do a wing yet. So I'm just going to do the next eye, and OMG. Work it up, do a line straight up and down instead of like this, and then just kind of shade it in. Make sure you have something to eat so you don't have a shaky hand because you're wired on coffee. Use this mascara by the Body Shop, and this is actually my second one. They first sent me this kit of makeup back like maybe 5 months ago, and I absolutely fell in love with this mascara, and it looks like this. So I went to the Body Shop and I bought myself one because I really love it. And this is just in the number 1, which is just a black one. This type of one makes your lashes really thick, and it really extends them. It really makes them a little longer. So that's what I like when I use mascaras. Look at my eyes, they look huge. And then I comb my eyebrows with some just clear gel, clear mascara. Clear mascara kind of leaves it a little bit too hard, so I just stick to clear gel, especially for your brows. Lipstick and lip gloss, I don't really focus on lip liner, but this is the MAC lipstick in Plink, which is a really great color because it just adds a little bit of color to your lips without looking like you have a lot of lipstick on. So I'm just going to apply that to my lips because it got kind of muted. They look a little bit muted without lipstick because of the foundation. I like the lipsticks in a luster finish because they don't cake on. Some lip gloss of any shade. This is not the lip gloss that I stick on every day, but the one I use is the Mary Kay in Melon Sorbet. And then I just apply one. It's a really pretty shade. I like this one a lot. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and check out dulcecandy.com, my Chictopia, Twitter, all the links on the sidebar if you're interested, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!